This is the moment Kaspa levels up from the fastest proof of work to something way bigger that we have never seen before. Kaspa has been crushing milestone after milestone, 10 blocks per second, sub-second finality, zero congestion, but that is just the foundation. The next thing is here. Covenants++. It is already live on testnet 12. So stick around because in the next few minutes we are going to dive deep. Why is it massive and what it means for you? Hey guys, welcome to XXIM podcast. Today we are going to break down Kaspa Covenants++, the protocol upgrade that just went live on testnet, and it fundamentally changes what Kaspa Layer 1 can do. This is the episode that Bitcoin builders wish existed. So firstly, let's define what are covenants. So covenants are essentially programmable conditions on money transfers. So think of it like putting a sticky note on your money that says, hey, you can only use me in this specific ways. And the entire Kaspa network enforces that sticky note automatically. And nobody can ignore it, not even the person that holds the coins. So it's not like full-blown smart contracts like on Ethereum. Kaspa's version is way simpler and safer and keeps everything super fast and decentralized. So let's go through two quick examples. The first one is theft protection. So you lock your Kaspa and it can only go to a short list of addresses that you have pre-approved. So even if someone hacks your phone and gets your key, they can't send your Kaspa to a random scammer. The second one is time delay. So you set a rule like this money can't move for the next 24 hours or let's say 7 days. And in case you get hacked, you have time to notice, panic, and maybe recover things before it's gone forever. So again, think of a covenant like this. You receive Bitcoin and the sender wants to say, you can spend this, but only under this exact conditions. Time locks, multi-sig requirements, recovery mechanisms, inheritance rules, all locked in at the protocol level. So Bitcoin can't do this natively. The protocol does not support it. And Satoshi kept scripting deliberately constrained. Fewer opcodes, fewer attack vectors. But Bitcoiners have been proposing covenants since 2019. You might have heard of OP check template verify or CTV for short via Bitcoin Improvement Proposal 119. So it's basically a way to say this transaction must follow this template. It is very conservative, limited, and it's still very controversial. So you might ask, why is it controversial? Well, because Bitcoin's governance is, let's say, deliberate. Any protocol change requires near universal agreement. And some people aren't convinced CTV is worth the risk. So Bitcoin has been stuck. And what is the answer? Maybe vaults? Impossible. Perhaps advanced payment channels? Who really knows? Meanwhile, the Kaspa core team looked at Bitcoin's covenant debate and said, we are building this right from the start. Testnet 12 or Covenants++ went relaunched a couple of days ago with Kaspa Improvement Proposal 17. And notice the name Covenants++. It's not just covenants, so it's something more. And here's why it matters. Bitcoin's CTV is basically a template checker. So it's very narrow and very specific. It asks, does this transaction match the template? So what about Kaspa Covenants++? So it is a full covenant expressiveness. So we are talking spending rules that define exactly how UTXOs move. Time locks that enforce delays. So imagine a 24-hour cooling period before funds leave your wallet. It is multi-signature requirements that layer conditions on top of each other. And recursive conditions, this is a powerful part. You can nest spending requirements inside other spending requirements. and of course, state transitions. This is the ability to enforce specific state changes in smart contracts. Bitcoin can't do any of that. CTV is a template matcher, while Kaspa is doing something fundamentally different. It is building covenants as a core language construct in the protocol itself. And because Kaspa's architecture was designed for this from the ground up, core team didn't have to compromise. Kaspa is the first major proof-of-work blockchain with native covenant support. It is a full-on paradigm shift. For years, if you wanted proof of work, you took Bitcoin's limitations. If you wanted smart contracts, you went to proof of stake. Well, now you don't have to compromise and you don't have to choose. Testnet 12 is live. You will start seeing proof of concept vaults, payment channels, and DeFi primitives on testnet over the next few weeks. Mainnet activation is planned for 2026. And when it goes live, Casper moves from interesting layer 1 with scalability to layer 1 with smart contracts foundation, scalability, and proof of work security. Bundled in that upgrade, DAG Knight for MEV resistance, ZK bridges for atomic L1 to L2 composability, and Oracle voting for tamper-resistant price feeds. So it's not just one feature, it's a complete DeFi stack. It is the first real test of whether a proof-of-work blockchain can compete with proof-of-stake functionality while keeping the security model. If it works, and the signs are very promising, you are going to see a fundamental shift in how people think about a layer 1 design.